Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be cooking dinner together. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited too. My family loves gnocchi, so we're going to be making a one pot spinach and chicken gnocchi type thing. I always get requests to do like a cook with me type video, so this is for all you people who want to cook with me. Make sure to check out the description box because I'm going to Make sure to check out the description box because I'm going to leave all of the ingredients and things like that down there for you guys. So first things first, we're going to start kind of prepping our food. So I do have one small onion here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to mince it. So I'm going to cut off the ends, and I just find it so much easier to cut off the ends of the onions and then just start peeling the outer layer. So I don't know, that's just how I kind of learned how to do it. I love watching the Food Network, and I actually learned this trick from Giada De Laurentiis. And what she does is she'll peel out the outer layer and then she'll kind of like cut like a little slit down and then peel off the skin. And that's just kind of how I learned how to cut my onions, from Giada De Laurentiis. Thank you, girl, for having my back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start mincing. I like to do like even cuts down and then cut like in the middle and then just start mincing away. And then you have like these really even diced up onion slices, and it was super quick and easy. So again, we'll just go right down, down. And then here, slice in the middle, and then just slice the whole thing. And now you have even sliced up onions. Easy peasy. So after that's done, we're gonna go ahead and move that to the side. I have 3 garlic cloves here, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mince that as well. So peel off the skin. I like to smash it a little bit to kind of release the skin, and we'll go ahead and mince that. My daughter, she loves gnocchi. It's just literally like she's a big fan of potatoes. Anything type of like potato, french fries, mashed potatoes, just regular potatoes, breakfast potatoes, oh my god, she'll just eat it all up. If I'm ever having issues with my daughter and eating something, I know if I make her some type of potato, she's gonna eat it. And pasta, she loves pasta, I swear. So it's mincy mince. Careful not to chop your fingers, girl. We all can't be famous Food Network stars. We just gotta take it nice and slow. Just as best as you can. You know, it's fine. So after that is all nice and minced, we're going to take some sliced mushrooms. I already have some pre-sliced mushrooms here. These are just some organic pre-sliced mushrooms, and I got them from the health food store. Super easy. It definitely saves some time so I don't have to slice the mushrooms by myself. So we're going to take that out, and that definitely saves us a step. So we're going to head over to the stove, and what we're going to do is we're going to start to saute our onions, garlic, and our sliced mushrooms in a little bit of olive oil. So let's head on over to the stove. So I do have like just little, I guess like cast iron skillet here, and what we're going to do is do about a tablespoon, maybe like 2 tablespoons of olive oil, because this definitely like soaks up all the oil with this cast iron, so I need to add like a little bit extra. So I have just like some extra virgin olive oil of grease. So this is kind of like a mellowy, fruity type flavor, which is really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do like 2 tablespoons of that, and we're gonna go ahead and turn on our fire about medium to high heat, and then we're just going to go ahead and start adding in all of our ingredients and stuff like that. So first we'll do our onions, and then we're going to wait a little bit for the garlic because that gets like really browned really fast, so we're just going to wait on that. But we will toss in about a cup's worth of our sliced mushrooms. So let's saute. So we're gonna wait till this gets all nice and translucent here before we add the garlic. Like, if you're a foodie like me, you just love to cook, just hearing that sizzle, it just is like you're doing something right, okay? If you hear that sizzle, you're doing something right. Now if you smell something burning, you're doing something wrong. So make sure you keep an eye on it. Alright, so now that it's all kind of like sizzling and it's a little bit translucent, we're then going to add our garlic. And then we're going to saute that as well. So saute, saute. So now that that is over there sauteing, what we're going to do is we're going to start to just cut up our chicken. If you have like pre-sliced chicken already, that's fine too. You can use rotisserie chicken. You could just use some chicken thighs. What I have here is some boneless chicken breasts, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna dice them evenly. So make them to nice even cubes. I actually prefer chicken thighs, but what happened at the store is that they did not have any chicken thighs. So that was super weird. I was like, how are you not gonna have my chicken thighs? Do you not know that me and my friends are gonna be cooking dinner together? So whatever chicken you want to use, feel free. You can definitely also omit the chicken if you don't eat meat. That's fine too. That definitely won't cause any issues if you decided to omit the meat. So always have to wash your hands. So what we're gonna do is head over to the stove and start to brown our chicken. So we're gonna toss it in here, and then we're just gonna add some salt and pepper on top of that. Salt, pepper on top, as much as you want for seasoning. Gonna mix it up, and we're just gonna wait till it starts to brown. Okay, so we're going to let that brown for a little bit, and when it's a little bit cooked through, we're gonna go ahead and add some butter and some flour, and that's gonna start to become like a bit of a thickening agent. So when we go in to put our cream sauce, it's gonna be nice and creamy. Okay, so the chicken is just about brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to take about 4 tablespoons of butter. So about like half a cup of butter. And just slice it. And let's see. So let's grab that. Whoa. Alright, so we have our butter. And then we're going to do about a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, so scoopy scoopy. And then we're gonna head over to the stove with both of these things. Careful not to drop it. Put the butter in. Whoa. And then start to kind of like scrape off the little brown bits from your pan if you have some. Because that is definitely going to enhance the flavor. Because that part right there, girl, you do not want that to go to waste, girl. That's that good stuff. So we're going to put in our butter. Whoa, it's splashing everywhere. And your chicken is all nice and brown. So what we're going to do is add about a 1/4 cup of our flour. And we're going to add that in slowly. Maybe like a half at a time. Start to like whisk it through. And that's going to help it become a little bit thicker when you add in your cream sauce. So let's add in the rest. So about a half at a time. And just kind of stir it in there. Mix it all through. And don't forget to scrape off those brown bits also. So we're going to go and grab the chicken broth and our cream sauce. It's heavy whipping cream. See? Heavy whipping cream. Can you see? No? Alright, so we have our heavy whipping cream here. And then we have about a cup and a 1/4 of chicken broth. So we're going to add that in. Okay. And then what you want to do is we're going to take about 2 cups of our heavy whipping cream. So shake that up. Mix that all together. And, oh, Whoa, it like skeeted on my face. We're gonna do about 2 cups of our heavy whipping cream. So let's pour old girl in there, 2 cups. Yes, perfect. So one little thing of the Horizons Organic is 2 cups, so cool. And we're gonna go ahead and pour that into our batch as well. So pour that in. Yeah, look at that. So we're gonna mix that through and bring that to a simmer. And once that's simmered, we're gonna go ahead and add in our gnocchi so it could start to cook. So before I forget, we're gonna do 1 like piece of chicken bouillon here, or if you have chicken seasoning, you can add this as well. It's relatively the same thing. So I'm just gonna put 1 in there and mix that as well. And already you can see it's starting to get like nice and thick. So it's gonna be a nice thick creamy sauce. Oh, now I have a 16-ounce bag of pre-made gnocchi, so all we have to do is just heat it through and it'll cook. So super easy. We'll just toss that in. Perfect. Turn the fire down to about 5 and we're going to cook our gnocchi. And this will probably take like 10 minutes to cook. It really doesn't take that long. And then also we're gonna pop it into a 425-degree oven for a few minutes, and that's gonna cook everything else through that, you know, needs to be a little bit more cooked. So I do have some spinach here, and what we're gonna do is probably do about 2 handfuls of spinach, and we're gonna toss that in as well. Everything is super easy. So let's do 2 handfuls of our spinach, like big handfuls because they're gonna wilt down anyways. So 2 handfuls of spinach. And just mix that through. This is coming out really good. It's like super creamy, super thick. It's just so delicious already. And I haven't even put the Parmesan in yet, girl. So while this is going and kind of like simmering a little bit, we're gonna go back to the counter on the other side and we're going to start grating our Parmesan. If you have just already pre-grated Parmesan, that's great too. I like to freshly grate my Parmesan. I just think it tastes so much better. We're gonna head over and start to grate our Parmesan. So I just have some artisan Parmesan here, and we're just gonna go ahead and just start grating our Parmesan. This is where you got like a lot of arm work, girl. You gotta put in some work if you want that food to taste good, girl. So we're gonna grate that. And it's not like that much Parmesan where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm over it, you know? But honestly, it does taste so much better when you have freshly grated cheese. So we're gonna take our delicious cheese over to our pot and just drizzle that on top. And you can put as much cheese as you want, or as little, or no cheese. But definitely cheese definitely helps make it taste so much better. And we love cheese in this house, so I'm doing about 2 cups worth of Parmesan cheese. Just put the whole thing in, girl. Just put the whole thing in there. Okay. We're gonna mix this a little bit. Look how creamy this is. And it was super easy, right? We literally didn't do that much. And then also, don't forget to scrape off the bits at the bottom. That is where all your flavor's at, for real, for real. Like, it's not burnt, it's not gross and crispy, girl. That is the flavor, and don't you neglect it. Scrape it off. I can just imagine Nadia eating this right now. She's gonna die. Anything cheesy and potato-y, she's down. Salt and pepper if you want. I'm not gonna add salt, but I will put in some pepper. Give it a little extra kick there. Grab your lid, put it on, and I have the oven going at 425. Oh, okay. I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through. Let's take this down a notch and make some space. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we can take this and put it through right there. Perfect. And then we'll do 15 minutes. Huh. So I just pulled it out of the oven and it smells so bomb. It smells so good. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna taste it right now. It's still a little bit hot. Can you see it's like super steamy? Look at that. Mmm. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so creamy and cheesy. It's just so delicious. The gnocchi is literally perfect, and all the flavors that are just mixing together is just so good. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys try this recipe, you guys cook with me, and my dish looks like your dish and it tastes just as good. If you want to see more cooking with Dominique type videos, or what should we call it? I have like a playlist called Dining with Dominique. And that's where I do like all like my cooking videos. Like if I made like dinner videos or like desserts or something like that, I do have a playlist, and that's what it's under, Dining with Dominique. So maybe we'll call this segment Dining with Dominique. I know, so clever, right? I know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would love to have you join our little family here on YouTube. And that's gonna basically do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, baby. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a grocery haul, and this is everything that I got for this week. So as always, I'm going to leave all of the recipe links to the dinner meals that I'm going to be making down in the description box if you want to check that out, get some ideas for dinner for this week for your family. So